All right,
Jerry, we got the photo.
Oh my
Here's
god!
Arian's foot.
It's just so shocking.
Well, I will tell you this.
Talk to me, Jay. Talk to me nice, dog.
It looks like a smooth foot. The nails are
very
all
smooth.
intact, which is good. The pinky toe is doing his own thing.
He kind of shy.
And the bunion is tough.
I mean,
But other than that, it's not. I mean, I've seen worse.
it's not a bad foot, right?
It's not a bad foot
For a guy's toe,
Oh,
that's
for a football player who ran so much. This is actually pretty good.
It's Macrodosing. We're back, and today's show is brought to you in part by Pardon My Cheesesteak. I love Pardon My Cheesesteak. I had Pardon My Cheesesteak the other day. Sometimes I like to secret shop it, order a cheesesteak. Nothing better than watching sports and eating cheesesteaks. I love doing both. I love doing both together. Pardon My Cheesesteak is delicious. A lot of you guys have had it already. If you haven't tried it, we've got some great new exciting menu items just in time for football season. We've got all the favorites. We've got the standard cheesesteak. We've got the regular one made with fresh, thinly sliced steak, melted provolone, cheese sauce, and caramelized onions. That's what I like about it. It's got the cheese sauce and the melted provolone on there. We also have the Chipotle cheesesteaks, chicken cheesesteaks, Chipotle chicken cheesesteaks, buffalo chicken cheesesteak, and chicken bacon ranch cheesesteaks. I love the buffalo chicken cheesesteak. Love the classic. The Chipotle is good. It's got a little bit of spice to it. You can get the Big Cat combo. It's a cheesesteak of choice, fries, and a drink. For dessert, try the new donut dippers. Delicious donut holes tossed in cinnamon sugar and served with a rich caramel sauce. We've got a deal for you, too. We're going to give you $10 off an order of $30 or more. Find a Pardon My Cheesesteak near you. Order yours at pardonmycheesesteak.com. Use code MACRO10, MACRO10. MACRO10. Get $10 off your order of $30 or more. Check out the new menu items that we've got. Awesome cheesesteaks, loaded fries, delivered right to your doorstep. Welcome back to Macrodosing. It's Tuesday. It's August 20th. We're in studio. It's me, Big T, Arian, Jersey Jerry joining us. We're going to do some voicemails today. Also, there was one story I wanted to talk about specifically with Jersey Jerry.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's
a surprise.
Well, yeah, let's just say Justin Fields might be starting at quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, Jussie might be the guy.
Yeah.
Jussie might be the guy. I don't know. I mean, Russ played bad. Justin played better. 3 points. They both played the whole entire preseason game, so it wasn't good. Russie was 8 for 10, though. So
You'll always have this summer of Russie, though.
I'll always have the summer of Russie.
Like, you're going to lean into your quarterback no matter who it is.
Yeah.
And it might be Russie.
Yeah, I'm now. I used to be like 95% sure Russ would start. I'm probably like 70% now.
Yeah. I mean, the stuff that Justin Fields can do when a play breaks down is just...
Yeah, Russ can't do
He's
that.
next level at that.
Yeah.
There's other things that you'd like him to be better at.
Yeah,
but
for sure. His pocket presence would be great. But
yeah, maybe not taking like 10 seconds before he throws the ball.
Yeah.
But that was interesting. I saw Dan Orlovsky said that he would start Justin. And that's the first time I've heard him say that, like, out loud. So, I don't know. It's going to be a fun season. I really do hope that we get a couple weeks of Russie just so that I can watch with you and tell you. And tell you, like, who said this? Who said this?
You did.
But, yeah, we got Mad Dog McKenzie in the booth as well. There's another story, though, that I really wanted to talk to Jerry about, and we can lead off with this a little bit. I don't know if this affects anybody in this room, but apparently there was a massive data breach with Social Security numbers that happened. When was this? In the last couple of weeks here?
Last week, Thursday or Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the incident is believed to have involved a third-party bad actor that was trying to hack into data in late December 2023. And so they're saying stolen from the national public data were 2.9 billion records, including names, addresses, Social Security numbers, and relatives dating back at least 3 decades. And that's according to a lawsuit that was filed by Schubert, Jonkier, and Kolb. So, was Jersey Jerry right?
I wouldn't say I was right. I would say my guy's right.
Have you heard back from him?
We still talk, yeah.
Okay.
We still talk.
Was this the big one?
I don't know.
Because I feel like this is a huge deal and like nobody really cares.
No, I mean, it is big. And then like there's some people on Twitter that say like, oh, it's like, what's going to happen? What could possibly happen? I mean, they have all this information. I mean, It's pretty bad. But no, I don't know if this is like the thing, but I think he's been like on track all the way all along, you know?
Yeah, so it was filed against National Public Data, and they aggregate data to offer background searches. So it's not the government that was hacked. It's a company that has acquired all this data about billions of people in the world, and then they got hacked. Why isn't the company that has all of our social security number, why aren't they hackers? Why don't we call...
Yeah.
Like, what are they doing walking
With our-
around 2.9 billion people's personal information?
That's weird, right?
That's kind of burying the lead a little bit. Like, how many of these data companies are there out there that have all of our personal shit?
Oh, probably so many.
Thousands.
So many.
And so they just get people's information, and then they sell that information to who?
You don't know.
Yeah.
We got to look into this.
Look at all the stuff too, and like in your house that like you're connected to Wi-Fi through.
Yeah.
Like all that stuff. Like I have these lights in my backyard. The lights are called Whiz. They're Whiz lights, and they change all different colors. I connect to Wi-Fi through it. I'm sure that company has my IP address, has everything. You know, my IP address, all that stuff.
And they've got your password that you probably use on other sites.
I use the same password for everything.
There you go.
So I'm not going to say it. I thought you were waiting for me to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Okay, it's got a capital, though. It's got all the things that you have to
It's
have.
got a capital and an exclamation mark.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, bro, don't let them bait you.
We'll get it by the end of the show.
Yeah, we'll have that later. Yeah, it's absurd. I think like through all the stuff that I have in my house right now, I have a charger that connects to the internet that I have to have an account for.
Okay.
Wait,
How does that
what?
work?
It's for the electric car.
Oh. What?
Oh,
Why do you need internet
Because
for that?
I'm a sucker, and they're like, well, you can monitor your charge remotely if you have Wi-Fi, and you can see what percentage your
wait,
car
what
is.
kind of car do you have?
It's an electric Blazer.
Tesla just has this app, and it tells you where your charge is at from the car, not the charger.
Yeah, I could probably get that from I would imagine the Chevrolet app. I don't know. I got bullied in. You get bullied into signing up for these accounts and downloading these apps just for like my TV, my cable.
You got cameras in your house?
Got cameras.
Yeah, Ring, whatever you got. Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
They got my information.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of companies have our. But what is this? What is National Public Data doing, having 2.9 billion people's information, and then now they're getting? So I guess the group that hacked into them.
So, National Public Data is a data company based in Coral Springs, Florida, that provides background checks for employers, investigators, and other businesses that want to check people's backgrounds. It searches include criminal records, vital records, social security traces, and more information. Its website says. So, are they linked to like a government agency?
No, they've got a name that sounds like they are.
Just name your company National something.
Yeah, National Public.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wait, this
they're
is
trustworthy.
It's the government.
There's no national privacy law in the U.S.
Wow.
There's no law against them collecting this data against our consent. So this is why we need all them old motherfuckers in Congress out.
Agreed. It's bullshit. So they got hacked into, and then they tried to sell all that information. The hackers did for $3.5 million, which sounds like not that much.
Yeah.
It sounds like if I was National Public Data, I would buy that back for $3.5 million, and then try to avoid the lawsuit that was coming at me. But yeah, have you ever tried to use like a background check website? I've done it a couple times. Just if there's going to be somebody that's in my home, or if there's somebody that like a friend of mine is seeing romantically, and I'm getting shady vibes. I wonder if they've ever been in trouble before.
You're out here doing background checks on people?
I've attempted maybe 2 or 3 in my life.
That's pretty feminine, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
didn't do background checks on like people, but I've done in like areas like where I bought my house. I'd seen child molesters and I went through that to see like, and it's crazy to see.
Perfectly normal, Jerry.
Yeah.
But what PFT is doing is very.
Okay.
It's a little sus.
Well, if you have a family member, let's say a family member that starts to date someone, they're putting up red flags, and you're like, I wonder what this person's all about.
Okay.
Ask him.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, maybe it's feminine. It might be feminine. Now, I didn't say if it was a male or female. By the way, you just assumed that only men can be shady. You're part of the problem.
No, it makes sense for a woman. Like, it makes sense for a woman to do this. Like, women need to do this. Like, Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, dudes are weird, man. Like, like it's just be honest, like, bro, like imagine walking to the store at night and you're scared to get raped. Like, dudes are creepy as fuck. Background check these motherfuckers, bro.
So
these are,
I've tried to do that a couple times, but whenever I try to do it, I always feel like these websites are just they're a crock of shit.
Got
They're like,
your card number, all that stuff.
they're like
yeah.
instant background check in 30 seconds. And then
Yeah.
you're like, okay, I'll put in the information. They're like, actually, you just need to submit this information and we need your credit card and you need to sign up for a recurring service that bills you $12.99 every month that you'll use one time. Yeah. So I never get to that next level. I just get a bunch of emails and I verify my email address and then I
tried to do this once. There was this girl in high school. What was her name? Natalie something. I never talked to her outside of Spanish class. And we had the dopest conversations, but it was all through this book where you just pass notes back and forth. But it wasn't none of the romantic stuff. It was just like we just genuine friends in Spanish class. And one day she just popped in my head. And I was like, wonder what she's doing. I couldn't find her.
I could find her.
Yeah.
You want to find her? Find her.
Track her down.
All you gotta do is be friends with a cop, though.
That's true.
It's very simple.
That's very true. Jerry's 100%.
I got a couple cops in Jersey that I'm close with. One of my ex buddies is a cop, so.
Are they in the office right now?
In this office?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, some of the old security guys.
Oh no. Yeah, but no. They still work in New Jersey.
Yeah, it's good to have those friends
Yeah.
because they can get the real details.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this is it's not good. Why are we just letting companies own our shit and sell our shit to people?
I mean, even your Verizon or AT&T, whatever your phone bill, isn't there something that like you sign off on and you don't even know you're signing off on? Like,
Oh, dude, every company.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it.
yeah.
Oh, Jerry, we were talking about this last week. There was this woman that went to eat at a Disney resort down in Florida,
Okay.
and she told them, "I'm allergic to dairy. I'm allergic to nuts."
Okay.
And so they come out, they serve her dinner. She eats it. It had peanuts in it. She goes into shock. She dies.
Oh my God.
They try to sue Disney. Disney files a motion to dismiss the lawsuit because Disney says, actually, when she signed up for her Disney Plus account, she agreed to waive all lawsuits against Disney. So when she wanted to watch like a TV show,
Oh my God.
I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think the judge has ruled on it yet.
That's fucked up.
But that's fucked up.
But they weren't even suing. They were suing for $50,000, dog.
Yeah.
Like probably just to cover funeral expenses and shit like that, and they are still trying to block it.
That's crazy.
But all the shit you opt into on a day-to-day basis, just on your phone.
I mean, this might be a hot take. I hate Disney. I hate everything about Disney.
Everything?
Yeah.
I mean, everything about it. You dig into that a little bit.
Well,
Why
no, I
everything?
feel like some bad stuff happens,
I would agree with that. Like,
and it's just turned me off. Like as I get older, and just you hear things and you see things, and it's like, man, I'm
You're real vague right now. What are you talking about, man?
Well, I've gone into some really deep holes to where there's like tunnels and different areas in Disney, like the actual Disneyland,
yeah,
and there's like tunnels and hidden doors and it's just creepy.
there are definitely tunnels there. They have their own police force.
Yeah, which is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if I'd ever take my son to Disney.
Like Disney Channel.
It's a beautiful place.
It is. It is.
We just left-
It
we
is
just left from
beautiful. I will say that.
Yeah. I think any media company like Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, Nick Jr.
Yeah.
There's you're going to attract some naturally shady people that work in that environment. There's probably a lot of good people that work there.
Yeah.
But there's definitely some people that sign up for that job because they want to work around kids for bad reasons.
I just watched that. Oh my God, Mad Dog, you might know Mackenzie. It was a documentary.
Oh, about
Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah. That's it. That was really sad with like Drake Bell.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I feel like there was more than just that.
For sure.
Got
That's just who was willing to talk.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And what's the deal with like NDAs too? Is that's like a thing still, right? Like a big thing.
Yeah.
NDAs, yeah. Yeah. If you
So like if I went to, let's say, I don't know, I'm just trying to use anybody as an example.
Dan Bilzerian,
Okay.
hypothetically.
He invites me to a party.
Yeah.
And I was like, he seems like a cool guy, whatever. I'll go to the party.
Maybe he invited you to his house
Perfect.
that he was renting in Beverly Hills.
Sure.
And then you went there to do an interview with him, hypothetically.
Perfect.
Okay.
Good example.
All right.
And then I go, and he makes me sign this piece of paper.
Yeah. He might use an iPad at the door, and they have the
Whatever.
NDA
Yeah,
loaded on
technology,
there,
whatever.
hypothetically.
So I sign it on the iPad, and then we hang out all day, and I go to leave, and fucked up shit happened there, and it was crazy. I could never say anything, ever, because I'll get sued.
Yeah, so what would happen...
How much money can I get sued for?
So in that instance, I think his NDA would say something in the neighborhood of like $2 to $5 million. And so if you sign off on it and then you go there, you do the interview, he says some stuff that's very shady during the interview.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, when you're leaving, his handlers are like, hey, you kind of made Dan say these bad things in the interview. Can you take out that 15-minute part?
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, I can't do that. I mean, I didn't entrap him into saying anything.
Yeah.
He just said all this stuff on his own.
Yeah.
And then that takes out most of the interview. I'm either going to run the full interview or I'm not going to run the interview
Anything
at all.
yeah.
And then you have to make a decision, like, is it worth getting yourself and Barstool sued for
Gotcha.
$5 million? They could probably go after you individually as well, since you signed off
not
on
worth it
it.
at that
And then you just can't say anything about it because you signed the thing before you went
Not
in,
worth it.
hypothetically.
I think all these Hollywood parties, too, some bad stuff happens.
Yeah.
Some really bad stuff, some dark stuff.
Well, I think they got all the money in the world.
Yeah.
They got all the best drugs in the world.
Yeah.
They're used to getting away with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad stuff. But Disney, I've heard Disney World, I haven't been since I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
I've heard it's a great place. Arian, you just went to, what were the different parks that you stopped by?
We went to Animal Kingdom. I think there's two of them, right? It's Animal Kingdom, and then there's the one with all the rides.
You went
I
to
don't
Animal
remember.
Kingdom and Magic Kingdom, I think.
Yeah, I think
There's
so,
two
man.
more.
Yeah, well, shit, yeah. I don't know. We went to a bunch. And now it's fun. It's a great place, man. Stayed at a little resort. Got some
Expensive, right?
rides, ate some shitty food. The resort, relatively, but the tickets were fair. We did all the fast track shit. That get a little,
Gotcha.
but it's like $150 or something like that. To me, it was worth it. It's a great time, man. The whole family came down. It was vibe.
I just asked because I've seen some people that go to Disney and the food is just outrageously priced.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna. Nah, I'm not, yeah, of course. Bottle of water is like $4, $5. It's like you go to the movies. They vibe.
Yeah, true.
They gonna try to tax you. So we eat before and then we eat after.
Yeah, good plan.
Jeff is really into Disney World. He loves Disney. He's a Disney adult.
Jeff D. Lowe?
Jeff T. Lowe, yeah.
Here's the thing about Disney World is you don't want to be seen as a Disney adult. And the people that go 3 times a year and like, that's insane. But Disney World is fun.
Yeah.
Like Disney World, even as an adult, it's fun.
I've heard it's great.
Absolutely. Great.
So like you toe the line of like,
Why don't you want to be seen as a Disney adult?
well, those people are weird.
Well, it's like you don't sign up for any message boards about like Disney World updates. Then you're good. I think that's the line.
Okay.
Like,
it's just a theme park, bro. It's a
No,
park.
I agree. And it's awesome.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
if you have like very strong opinionated takes onto every time they update a ride or they add one kiosk of new food in, then you're a Disney adult.
There are people who legit like when a new snack comes to Disney World, they're like obsessed with that. And they're
Jeff
like,
Lowe. Yes, that is 100% Jeff Lowe. He is that invested. So I talked about this a little bit last week. I'm going to be out on Thursday. I won't be here for Thursday's show. Going up to summer camp in Wisconsin. Big T, are you going?
I won't be there.
You're not going? It's a shame. You would have a great time.
I know.
You would have a fantastic time. Jerry,
Where ain't you going?
I can't really do anything with my arm, so like I could have gone. I just couldn't have done most of the stuff.
Now, a good question for a lawyer would be, how valid are the waivers that they make you sign before you go on these trips? Because I want to be able to still sue Hank. I don't know if I mentioned this, but the waiver they made us sign for this excursion is like, it covers everything. It says Barstool will not be held liable for accidents caused by insects, falls, water, weather, cold,
that's weird.
hot. All insects is really what leapt off the page to me. The fact that they put like deadly insects on there.
So I think if you got, killed by an insect, that's probably a reasonable thing to expect to happen when you go out in the middle of the woods. But if they made you do, some crazy challenge or something and you got hurt doing that.
Like a Fear Factor type thing.
Yeah,
With a bunch of
that's
bees.
probably outside the scope of what you would consider normal.
I did not sign the waiver because I want to retain my ability to sue Hank, and I think somebody forged it for me. I didn't sign it. So just for the record,
Interesting.
I'm retaining my right to
Wow.
sue.
Sounds like you could sue already.
Sounds like I could sue. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I'm not going to be here, so I'll leave the show in the very capable hands of everyone else. And I hope you guys have a good time with it.
It means I could sue my mom.
Why?
She just forged my signature on my sister's car. It was in my name. So I bought the car for my sister. The title was in my name. The car just got done getting paid off, I think like 4 or 5 months ago. She asked for the title. I said, no problem. I'll send you the title, whatever. She wants to put my sister on like a different insurance or something, put her on her own insurance.
Yeah.
So I sent the title. Then she says, I forged your signature on the title.
Yeah.
So my sister can have her own insurance and be on her own policy. And now it shows my sister is the owner.
Yeah.
But I can sue my mom for that, right?
I don't know if you can. You might be able to sue your mom for that. It's nice to
she
have
don't-
in the
she don't
back
got
pocket.
much. She don't got much,
Especially if
though.
she admitted it in the text message. You could.
No, I was on the phone.
Yeah, suing your mom would be an interesting move.
Yeah,
though.
she don't got much. I'm not going to waste my time.
I mean, but you have a couple hard weeks in the NFL. You know, a couple bad Sundays,
Couple bad
couple
Sundays.
parlays don't hit, and all of a sudden you can at least threaten the lawsuit, settle out of court with her.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Yeah, keep that option open. Titles are a pain in the ass though because you have to. She would have had to mail that back to you. You would have had to sign it and then mail it back to her.
Yeah, but we didn't do that. I just
Yeah.
sent it to her, and that was it.
I feel like that happens a lot.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that your mom like forged your signature on your permission slip to go to Barstool camp. So I guess we got some other stuff that we could talk about today before we get into voicemails here. There's a debate. I talked a little bit about it on part of my take, so I'll let you guys go off on it for a second. But there's a quarterback for Team USA flag football. Flag football is going to be in the Olympics in 2028. It's going to be in Los Angeles. I was thinking that we should have competitive eating as an event in the Olympics, right?
In America?
In America. We should have Joey Chestnut, Kobayashi, Eater X, all those guys. They should show up. That should be an Olympic event. Because think about it. Not everybody growing up has played basketball. Not everybody growing up has access to a pool to go swimming and training at. Not everyone growing up has access to like fencing materials. Not like building a fence, but like the saber. Everyone who's ever lived on planet Earth has eaten before.
Yeah.
And we get to finally figure out who the greatest eater of all time is. I mean, it is Joey Chestnut.
Yeah, we already know.
He's the best to ever do it. But having that as an Olympic sport, I feel like that's more of a sport and more of a universal challenge than almost anything else that happens in the Olympics.
So is cooking. Could have a cooking competition.
A cooking competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be interesting. But definitely eating.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I would watch eating in the Olympics if you got a gold medal for that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I digress. Flag football is going to be in the Olympics in 2028, and there's a little bit of an argument that is developing about which players would be the best flag football players. So we have a flag football team right now. They've lost a couple games recently, which is very embarrassing. But their quarterback is named Daryl Hoosh Doucette. Hoosh is his nickname. And he said that he thinks it's disrespectful that they automatically assume that NFL players will be able to just join the Olympic team because of the person they are. They didn't help grow this game to get to the Olympics. And they're saying that there's different things about flag football as opposed to regular football that flag football players are better at than NFL players would be. So they're saying it's disrespectful for Tyreek Hill to think he could step in and just automatically play on the flag football team at the Olympics. I'm going to disagree with him on this. I personally think that Tyreek Hill could play on the flag football team in the Olympics.
Brave.
Yeah.
I feel bad for this guy, because
I do too, Big T, a little bit.
he's tried to grow flag football, right? And now it's in the Olympics and he's excited. I'll take my chances with Lamar,
Yeah.
Like, I feel bad for the guy. I hope he has a successful rest of his career doing flag football, whatever else he does. We've got guys.
He's obviously very good
We're set.
at flag football to be the starting quarterback.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He's probably pretty good, but also, like you said, Lamar Jackson seems like he would be an issue.
Mahomes, maybe.
Mahomes is pretty good.
Could probably figure it out, I'd imagine.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Josh Allen. Although Josh's game is more physical, so he runs people over more. Lamar, I feel like, would be no-brainer.
Yeah. I mean, this is a guy. I mean, I'm making an assumption here, but this is a guy who probably had dreams of going to the NFL one day.
5'8", 140, I believe.
And he just never got that dream. And he's like, fuck it, I'm going to play flag football.
Yeah.
And he plays flag football, and then you got these NFL players who he probably envies, and he's like, fuck, dude, fuck these guys. And I don't know. I mean, I feel bad for him, but I think the NFL players would do just fine.
I think they'd be good.
Yeah.
And I've seen some of the defensive players talking about how the strategy is different because obviously there's no tackling. You can't like go through somebody's arms to get to a ball if the ball's in the air. I'm sure that the best NFL players would
figure that out
would
quick.
figure out a way
Yeah.
to intercept the ball. Like I'm sure that Diggs from Dallas would be pretty good at this sport.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Jalen Ramsey would be pretty good at this sport.
Yeah.
I'm watching this guy play right now, and again, all due respect, I'm taking our guys.
Why is that?
This guy, I'm sure he's great. He doesn't look Mahomes-esque to me.
Okay. What do you think, Arian? Do you think pretty much any NFL running back should be able to step in and be an upgrade over a flag football specialist?
Yeah, man. Sometimes you got to check your ego, man. You know, it's dope that you play flag football. That's what's up. But quit the games, nigga. Cut the games. Like you're playing flag football for a reason. It is what it is.
Maybe
That's like the 24-hour fitness all stars. Be like, yo, I think it's kind of disrespectful, man. We've been playing. Shut up, bro. Stop it.
I feel like there might be something to. Like,
There isn't.
Well, hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm with the high bet.
All right, you're running with a ball, and
I've done that before. Yeah.
in the NFL, you're trying not to get tackled, right?
Mhm.
In flag football, you're very specifically trying to move your hips and move in a way where they can't get at the flags. So there's probably a couple moves that they know that NFL players don't practice, but I do think that NFL players would be able to learn those moves in probably one practice.
There will be different like skill positions that are better at flag football than they are at regular football. Like dudes who are afraid of contact, probably really good at flag football. But it's like you can have a very shifty person, but he's not that valuable when you put the pads on, right?
Yeah.
But the majority of the dudes that
Bless you.
are good with pads
Excuse
on,
me.
bless you, Jerry.
Thank you.
The majority of dudes that are good with pads on will also be able to that'll translate just fine.
Yeah. I feel like Tyler Lockett would be a pretty good flag football player. I love those compilations of Tyler Lockett.
Tyreek Hill was a receiver from Minnesota, Jefferson.
Yeah.
All them boys, man. We stop it, man. You said he was 5'8", 140?
That's what I saw, yeah.
Stop it.
I've
man.
heard 5'7". Yeah, so that might be 5'8". With
He's
cleats,
listed at 5'8".
with cleats on.
Nah, man. Stop it, man.
Yeah, it seems like something that the best players would be able to just step right into and still be able to be pretty good at it. No tackling, no fighting.
Why did we decide to not do this with 3-on-3? Why did we not have the real team be the real team, but then have Cam Reddish, Julius Randle and somebody else be the 3-on-3 team and kick everybody's ass in that? Why did we not do that?
I think because there was a stigma around 3-on-3, where if you were an NBA player that was getting invited to be on the 3-on-3 team, you were like, yeah, I'd rather not train and just kind of take my time off and take a break from basketball. If you want to invite me onto the actual team, then I'll play on that, because on the 3-on-3 team it was Jimmer Fredette,
Right.
and so he's not exactly in super high demand to make an NBA roster, even though he's still a very good shooter.
Do you think like the best college guys would have done it?
Possibly.
Because I'm looking it up. Jimmer Fredette, Canyon Barry, who I actually remember playing at Florida. He did I think he's Rick Barry's grandson. He did the Rick Barry free throws.
Mm-hmm.
A guy named Kareem Maddox, who played at Princeton 15 years ago, and somebody named Dylan Travis. So these weren't like, I'm sure they're good basketball players, but like we could have gotten, who are the best guys in college basketball right now? It's hard to even.
I got to dive back in.
Yeah, I don't even know.
In the off season, that part of my brain flips off, and I just think about football.
Yeah.
That's all I can do. I can keep one sport in my brain at any given time. You know who'd be really good? What if we got Simone Biles on the flag football team?
Shifty.
Just had her do like backflips and twists and shit. Nobody'd be able to grab that flag.
Could keep her in the Olympics.
Yeah.
She'd probably be better at her husband is at football
Oh, she's a better football player
than her NFL husband.
than Owens.
Yeah.
I like that take.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Arian?
It's a good take.
That's a bad take.
I mean, imagine she's just
You just rooting for everybody short, PFT?
yeah, pretty much. She gets the ball in her hands. She's a running back, and she does like a round off back handspring back flip with like 3 twists in it. No one can grab that flag.
No.
Okay.
Also, her center of gravity is so much lower than everyone else's. I feel like she could do some weird like spin move. And
Yeah.
the guys, because think about if you're 6'3", let's call it, playing this flag football, she's 4'8", so that means her flags are, let's call it, 2 feet off the ground. Two and a half.
You can't run that
You gotta
fast
bend
if you're
so-
reaching down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to bend so far down to get her.
She'd be like Quinshon Judkins on College Football 25 before the patch.
That's
there,
right.
there are people out there who get that.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Yeah. You could just keep spinning with him. You could just do spin move, spin move, spin move, spin move. You'd never run out of energy, and you could just. They've patched it, thankfully.
I kind of like the idea of this. Get a bunch of 5'7" dudes, people 5'7" and below, and put them out there on the flag football team.
That's what it is right now.
Yeah, too close to the ground. Hard to get that flag. Now, Tyreek Hill would probably be that's something that they didn't think through because Tyreek Hill is maybe the best wide receiver in the NFL, arguably. Faster than everybody that's on that flag football team, a better football player than everyone that's on that flag football team, and he's also like 5'9", 5'8",
Yeah, not much bigger.
small
than that.
guy. So Tyreek Hill would score as many touchdowns as he wanted in the Olympics. Anyways, thank you, Daryl Hoosh, for contributing to the discourse. We need something to argue about. I kind of do feel bad for him too because he's put years in working at this. He's become the best flag football player in the United States. But also just you have to remind yourself every day that you wake up that like I don't play real football.
There's a video. I have not heard the sound on it because we're recording, obviously, but it's that quarterback interviewing Tyreek Hill at the Pro Bowl last year, and apparently Tyreek Hill just talks so much shit about how NFL players would shit on the flag football team, and then realizes he's talking to the flag football team quarterback.
Oh God. Oh God.
Speaking of Tyreek Hill, Noah Lyles doesn't know who he is.
I'm sick of this Noah Lyles guy.
Noah Lyles, he seems like a weird guy.
He's much in the same vein of this Doucette character.
Well,
except he's like
Noah Lyles is
an incredible sprinter.
He's the fastest man alive.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, except in that one where he lost and then pretended he got COVID. But in the other one, he was the fastest.
And he got taken out in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Oh, well, apparently he won the 100-yard dash.
And then the next day, he didn't have COVID.
But he won the 100-meter dash with COVID, right?
Allegedly.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. He's crazy fucking fast.
So he doesn't know who Tyreek Hill is because Tyreek Hill keeps challenging him to a race, right? Tyreek Hill will get dusted, by the way, by this guy.
Oh yeah.
He would lose.
There's no question.
Yeah, track speed is different. If you've ever seen somebody like doing a track workout, that's all they focus on is just speed.
Say he proposed Tyreek Hill because I guess Noah Lyles went on Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco's show, and he was like, "Tell him to set it up if he's serious about it." He said, "Set it up," and then Tyreek Hill tweeted it. He said, "We signed a contract for the 50-yard race, and he only wants to race 50 yards."
I love that. It's like
Would he have a chance if it was 50?
It'll be closer.
I think he
but
would.
No, he'll still get dusted.
No, I think Tyreek Hill would definitely have a chance at 50. No Lyles, he gets faster as the race goes on. Like I think he hit his top speed at like 60 yards or something. And then when he started decelerating at the end, everybody else was slowing down way more than he was. So this guy's like a second half of the 100-meter dash specialist. I might even sprinkle money on Tyreek Hill if it was a 50-yard dash, but maybe they'll compromise. Maybe they'll do 75.
Let me sprinkle money like he's a stripper.
Yeah. Noah Lyles also said that he didn't know who Nikola Jokic was. And I think he also said that the NBA champions shouldn't call themselves world champions because it's not like everyone plays basketball, but everyone runs, right? That was him?
That's how he was on the map a couple years ago. He was like, everybody in the U.S. calls themselves world champions. He was like, world champions of what?
Why are people mad at that take though?
Well, because it's ridiculous. Like, okay, so the Celtics, who's the best team, the best basketball team in the world outside the United States? Probably somebody from Greece or Israel or something.
Jason Tatum couldn't get in the Olympics.
The Celtics would beat the living shit out of that team.
Jason Tatum didn't play in the Olympics.
You're talking about national teams.
Yeah.
Right, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about club teams.
Okay.
So when the Celtics are the world, who's the next best team in the world that's outside of the NBA?
I was going to say the Denver Nuggets. I think the Nuggets could have beaten the Celtics in the finals.
Okay.
They lost.
Okay, but I'm saying, you get what I'm saying.
I do. Like,
I'm just saying his point is fairly valid because it's a tournament in which the world isn't invited. So that is a fair point.
I wish we would. I wish we would have the NBA champion, MLB champions, whoever play these other teams and just beat the shit out of them. I think that'd be awesome.
Now, who was the team from France that had Wemby? Because they also had like the number 2 guy in that draft.
It's called like Mets 92.
Yeah, it was
or
the Mets.
something.
It was the Mets. Yeah, the Mets team. They probably would be pretty good if
so
they
this
kept
is
Wemby.
telling me Maccabi Tel Aviv is currently the best team in like the rest of the world. They've got Daryl Macon. Did he play at Arkansas?
I don't know.
Hold, please. I think he played at
Wait,
Arkansas.
is that Pat Bev's team?
I'm not sure. He did play at Arkansas. So they've got Daryl Macon, who, like, obviously NBA reject. Guy named John DiBartolomeo.
Yep.
Jaceel Rivero, Rokas Yokubaitis, and Levi Randolph.
Okay.
So what's the spread against the Celtics?
Where are they playing the game?
Well, I'll play it in Tel Aviv if you want to.
Okay. In Tel Aviv, I'm going to say Celtics minus 18.5.
Oh, stop.
Jet lag.
The Celtics are minus 18.5 against NBA teams.
Home court. Home court advantage is a big thing.
I would take the Celtics minus 35.
35.
Yeah, I'd double yours. And I would still take the Celtics.
That's pretty aggressive. Big T, you'll appreciate this in our fantasy football league where Jerry O'Connell manages it for us.
Mm-hmm.
I did not realize this. We got a new addition this offseason. So in the league right now, it's CJ McCollum, Jerry Farrar, Turtle from Entourage, Julius Randle's in there, and we have Grant Williams.
Love that. Great dude.
Grant Williams in the league right now.
Love that.
And so somebody posted the video of him. He was going through like a pack of cards the other day, and he was doing like his first card break thing. Jerry, you're into like the card break stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see exactly what he pulled out of this pack because people got mad at him. It was his first time ever breaking a pack of cards. And
Do you like damage the card?
No.
Oh.
Me and Big Cat did that one time. We did a live break, and we were just like touching the corners and the edges,
Yeah,
and
people
people were getting so mad at us.
Yeah.
Okay, so Grant Williams. Hang on here. I got 2 different fantasy group chats going for this league because Jerry O'Connell went into it and just absolutely blew the group chat up and started dropping links to his own IMDb page and shit. Okay, Hornets forward Grant Williams on his first day collecting basketball cards bought a box of National Treasures for $10,500.
Yep, great box.
He pulled a Luka Doncic worth at least $100,000 in his very first break.
Incredible.
Now, Jerry, you're somebody who follows that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is that rigged when they do that? Because like Mike Trout the other day pulled a Mike Trout rookie card or something.
Okay, so there's this company called Backyard Breaks, and they're like the biggest, card breakers. Like they're like first to market with everything. They buy so much of it that they're always hitting these crazy cards. So I think it's like a supply and demand type of thing. I think the more you spend, the luckier you'll get a hit. But like buying a $10,000 box. The average Joe's not buying that box,
Right.
You know what I mean? These are people that have money, and they could waste $10,000 and they feel nothing. So they're going to get hits all the time, I mean, one time I did this. I bought I was on Whatnot, and I was in a break with backyard breaks. In the live stream, they were telling me there's a card there's 3 packs left. There's a case hit in these 3 packs. One, it's still available. So somebody buy the pack. There were 3 packs left. Each of them was selling for $1,800. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy one. And they were saying this card that's in here, the case hit, is gonna be worth $5,000+ easily. So I was like, okay. I bought the first one. It was a dud. Not a dud, but Kevin Garnett rookie autograph, which is like $1,000. I lost money. They're like, Jerry, in the chat, they recognized my name. They're like, Jerry, buy another one. So I was pissed. I was like, I got to buy another one now because there's only 2 left. Somebody else is going to get it. I just lost money. Bought another one. Didn't get it. I got a Jason Kidd bullshit fucking rookie card that was worth probably $550. And finally, I had no choice. I had to buy it. I bought it again for $1,800, the last one, and I got an Erling Haaland rookie autograph card, numbered to 15. And that card right now is worth about $10,000.
So that's why you're all in on Holland.
Yeah.
Love that.
So, Jerry, when you're opening these cards, because I grew up collecting baseball cards. I had a decent-sized collection, I think. But I did it because I liked looking at the stats, learning about the players, because I watched a lot of baseball. I never saw it as like a monetary transaction. Sometimes I get a really nice card. I'll be like, oh, shit, what's this worth?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, it's worth $200. That's incredible.
Yeah.
And so I get excited about that. But when you're collecting baseball cards or any sort of like NBA card, NFL card, are you doing it, are you looking at it like it's gambling? Like
100%, yeah.
I'm putting this money in,
100, yeah.
and then you get that rush if you get a big hit.
For sure, yeah.
You're not like looking at the stats on the back. And,
No, I can care less.
and all that shit. Yeah, yeah.
I'll throw away, like, I'll buy a box or whatever, and if it's not a rookie, I don't even look at it. I just throw it. I don't even care who it is. I just throw it out. And I'm looking for a rookie. I'm looking for an autograph. I'm looking for a numbered card.
What about, is there anything that you wouldn't collect? Like Beanie Babies. Would you ever buy a bunch of
No,
Beanie Babies?
no.
Because maybe one of those would be worth a lot of money? Why?
Strictly cards. I don't know. I don't know enough about it, you know?
Yeah. People collect weird things out there.
Oh, yeah. Comic books, like, you know.
Yeah. Do we want to do some voicemails?
We don't want to.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk to JJ about what's in town this week.
Oh, we could talk to JJ about what's in town this week.
What's in town? Oh, yeah.
What are we thinking?
Democratic Convention.
You see the bricks?
Yeah, they finally put up a wall.
Yeah.
They did.
They built the wall.
They did.
All it took was the Democrats coming to town.
Apparently, they boarded up a bunch of windows downtown.
Yeah, a lot of stores were boarded up and stuff, too.
They're afraid of what's going to happen because last time the convention was here,
Yeah.
things went haywire.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are not happy about Joe on either side.
No, yeah.
So you got people that don't like Joe on the conservative side. You've got people that don't like the fact that Kamala is the nominee without going through the full process
Yeah.
on the left side. And so I wonder, are they going to like team up? Are they going to be like, let's fuck shit up together? Are they going to be fighting with each other? Are they going to be fighting against the cops? I don't know.
I don't know.
What do you think, Arian?
Ain't no telling, man. I don't think ain't no gonna pop off. That's it, man. Americans too comfortable to really stand for anything, man.
Yeah.
Might have a few protests, but ain't shit gonna happen.
Yeah, we'll see what happens this week. I'm kind of glad that I'm going to be out just for the traffic.
Yeah. Traffic coming here today was so good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel like all the workers that work downtown, their companies told them just stay home for the week,
Yeah.
work from home. Because it took me 31 minutes to get here. It usually takes me an hour and 10.
So they're going to have to figure out a way to respond to the Trump convention, which had, I'm trying to remember, Hulk Hogan
Yeah.
gave
Kid
a speech
Rock.
there. How are they?
Dana White.
How are they going to wait? The Rock?
Kid Rock.
Oh, Kid Rock. Yeah, yeah,
The better Rock.
yeah.
honestly.
The Rock,
Yeah.
Mr.
Like
Rock.
Kid Rock's the better Rock than the Rock?
No,
Don't
I'm
believe that
just
shit.
I'm just sticking around. But
Yeah, don't dick around with the Rock, bro.
That's-
are you a big Dwayne Johnson fan like that?
In juxtaposition with Kid Rock, I'm the biggest fucking Rock fan there is.
Kid Rock? He's got a wild story, man. Remember when Kid Rock was a rapper?
No,
Yeah, like when he was first starting out, he was.
no.
Yeah, look it up.
It was just. I mean, I know what you're talking about, but like, I never was like, oh, Kid Rock the rapper.
Yeah, but then he switched. I think after Ba What the Ba came out.
Where would
They
you
tend to do.
Kid Rock versus that group y'all were talking about last week? Who's better?
Oh, Nappy Roots?
Yeah.
Nappy Roots. Dude.
PFT was sending their songs in all weekend in the group chat.
I was not even in the same ballpark. Nappy Roots it's good, fun music to listen to. Did you listen to it?
I had heard one of them before briefly, but yeah, I listened to them.
And it's soul cleansing.
Yeah.
Good Southern rap. It's really good. Anyways, shout out Nappy Roots. One of my favorites, always and forever. Before we get to the voicemails from you guys, it's brought to you by ButcherBox. You can get incredible deals on premium cuts from ButcherBox. Easily find high-quality meat and seafood you can trust. 100% grass-fed beef, free-range organic chicken, pork-raised crate-free, and wild-caught seafood delivered right to your doorstep with free shipping always. Food brings people together, whether it be a summer barbecue, a dinner party with friends, or a date night. ButcherBox keeps you prepared with meat in the freezer at all times. ButcherBox is great. They send the best cuts of meat. I love getting the shipment from ButcherBox. I put it in the freezer, put some in the fridge, and then I immediately fire up the grill. I get right to it. I pick out my favorite cuts, toss them on the grill, and you can choose from ground chicken, ground sirloin, or ground pork for free in every order for a year. Plus, you get $20 off your first order with promo code DOSE, or visit butcherbox.com/dose. butcherbox.com/dose. Use promo code DOSE. You get up to $236 in saving for the year. Again, promo code DOSE, or go to butcherbox.com/dose. Claim your offer right now. It's still grilling season. I'm going to get the grill fired up when I get back from summer camp. I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be eating. I've been thinking about going into not necessarily like keto, but like heavy meat, like mostly meat. Arian, I know that we talked last week about things I can do in my diet. I'm thinking about cutting out most of the carbs, just grilling almost every day, and vegetables. I'm going to get in great shape.
There are carbs that are good that are marketed as bad.
Yeah, but it's the weird bread. It's the weird bread that your weird friend's weird mom would pack for him for lunch. You know the one I'm talking about?
No.
Like handmade bread with all the seeds and
bread
shit
can,
in there.
Bread can be bad, but it's not that. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. It's the shit that you put on it that makes it bad. Bread is high in fiber.
It is.
So it could get all the shit out of you. You know what I mean?
I know I talked about my blood pressure last episode. I took it again. I got an at-home reading thing. My blood pressure's good now. I think I was just nervous that morning. You ever get nervous at the doctor's?
I don't go to the doctor.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not gonna laugh. I don't really go either. Like the only times I've been to the doctor in the last 15 years are when I have something that I have to get taken care of, like a broken bone.
Yeah, the last time I went to an actual doctor for a checkup was, maybe like senior year of high school for like a physical or something for football or baseball.
How old are you?
30.
Nah, take your ass to the doctor.
Yeah, you think so?
Yes.
Bro, yes. What?
Jerry, you've been through a lot since then.
Yeah, but I feel good.
Yeah.
That's not very indicative of your health.
Really?
It can be.
It can be, but it's not the telltale sign.
Yeah.
I mean, you exercise.
No, I don't.
Oh. I always see you on your feet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm whatever. Just
every Tuesday night you exercise.
Yeah, but that's not exercise.
But it
like,
is though.
I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Just go get a check.
I'll get a check. I'll get a checkup. See what he says.
Yeah, I got a checkup and I got nervous, and so they gave me my blood pressure reading. It was high.
Yeah.
And then I went home, tested it, and I was fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've gotten really into this new thing before we get to voicemails. I got a frother. My friend Taylor sent me a frother just as a gift because he has a frother. Do you know what a frother is?
I've been watching your Instagram stories.
Yeah, and I'm fucking obsessed with this thing. Do you know what a frother is, Big T?
Is that it's the little spinner and it? Yeah,
handheld thing. Aaron, you ever mess with a frother?
I've never frothed.
Dude, I'm gonna buy you a frother, and you're gonna start frothing. Now that you're drinking coffee,
you shouldn't.
Listen, I never thought about frothing until I got one.
I'm just don't waste your money. I'm not gonna froth anything.
Well, it's not expensive.
No, you would love it on your coffee.
Yeah, on your coffee.
This was the
Arian.
COVID thing, right? The whipped coffee.
Yes, but I do it now.
I'm not gonna froth.
Oh, you
I'm
whipped.
not gonna froth.
Oh, Arian,
I'm not
you
against
also
frothing.
It sounds
Hey,
like you are.
Hey,
Yeah.
you also said you weren't
I'm
gonna
not.
like
I'm
coffee,
just-
and now look at us.
I'm just saying I'm not gonna froth.
You will.
It's such a relaxing
I'm
experience.
not gonna froth.
Almost everything Arian's told me he would never like, he's ended up liking, and I've only known him for 3 years. It's like, I'll never wear a polo shirt. I'll never drink
I started
coffee.
golfing,
I
though.
don't
I
drink
started golfing,
coffee. This, that, and the
You also
other.
said you were never going to golf.
Coffee good as fuck. Golf is fun as fuck.
I know.
Frothing's good as fuck.
Jose, you know.
Arian Frothster. That's what they'll start calling you. It's fun. So basically what I've been doing, and I did this before I started videotaping it, but I was doing it just for fun. Like I was looking around my kitchen like, I wonder if that's going to froth. What if I use the frother on this thing? So I've been posting these videos every day of frothing different things and figuring out if it's going to froth. And I frothed maple syrup
That looked
the other day.
awesome.
And after I stopped the video, I kept going for like another 2-3 minutes on it and turned into like this cream, like maple syrup cream.
Whoa.
Arian, it's like chemistry. It changed the composition of,
gonna get one.
the liquid.
Because you're aerating
Jerry, I'll get you a frother.
I got it. I want to see. I want to see
I'm
it.
spreading the gospel here. So it's just a handheld thing. Now I'm coming up with lists of things that I got to try to froth in my kitchen. I think I'm going to froth hot sauce.
These things are cheap.
Yeah, they're cheap. I'm going to froth
So
olive oil.
What's the benefit? Like, does it?
It tastes better.
Like, what tastes better the most? The most better.
The most better. I mean, maple syrup.
Really?
Maple syrup. It became an entirely.
So you're
new
making
thing.
waffles and putting a cream on them?
I would do that. Yes, 100%. I would do it. And if you tried it, you would say the same thing.
I mean,
All
I
right,
guess.
yeah, I'll try it. Give me a frother.
Okay, I'll get you a frother. I got you. White wine didn't really work that well. I'm gonna try red wine soon.
I saw that one on your story.
Yeah, it just kind of got bubbly for a second, then all the bubbles went away.
This is for milk, it says.
You can use it for milk.
Oh.
So people got mad because I put milk in the coffee and then I frothed the coffee, and everyone was saying you need to froth the milk separately,
okay.
then add that shit. What's that kind of coffee that you were talking about a second ago?
Whipped coffee.
What's whipped coffee?
That was the thing that was happening during COVID, where people would take instant coffee and milk?
I think so. I can't
And
remember.
they would whip it with a frother, and it literally made like coffee foam, and people were drinking that. Hold on,
It was like one of the OG TikTok trends.
It was like during the quarantine.
Yeah, like March 2020.
Okay, yeah, I'm in. I'll do that. Just any liquid. I'll froth
Yeah.
my own blood at some point.
It's you whip equal parts instant coffee powder, sugar, and hot water, and then you like add it to milk. So it's
Yeah.
almost like making like a latte, but the coffee part is the whip.
It's like a milkshake, essentially.
Yeah,
That sounds
kinda.
delicious. I'm gonna.
People, it was
probably
a
really
mixed
good.
review thing, but you should make it.
You think piss would froth? I bet it would.
Yes, I bet it
I
would.
bet it'd get a nice creamy head on there.
What this is done?
You're not a real froth head if you don't try that.
If you don't, I will have to froth piss.
Yeah.
I will.
What makes something able to froth?
I don't know, and I don't want to know because I love the mystery of not knowing if it's going to froth or not.
Because like, why can't white wine froth?
I don't
But like, do you think it's because white wine isn't as dense as like milk?
I don't know, but in my mind, I feel like red wine is going to froth, but white wine won't. I don't know why, but I'm going to try that. Olive oil, I'm going to froth that.
Just do a Coors Light.
Coors Light, yeah.
I've seen a thing on, I think it was on TikTok. People were frothing their like White Claws or seltzer drinks, and it like takes out the bubble, like
Carbonation.
yes,
It does, yes.
of the drink.
Yeah, so I did that. This wasn't even recorded. This was just for fun. I did that yesterday. I got a ginger beer, and I was like, oh, I need to froth it and see if it's going to froth. So I started using the frother on there, and then it got like a little bit creamy for a second at the top, got some nice foam, and then all the bubbles went away, and then I drank it, and I was like, oh, this just isn't as good anymore because it got rid of the soda part of it. But yeah, I'm addicted to frothing. I've heard that if you froth eggs
Ew.
before you cook them.
Oh.
You think that's gross?
I just don't like the thought of like frothing eggs. Like that kind of just grosses me out.
It's essentially kind of like scrambling, I guess.
yeah,
scrambled
that's
is
just
a
me
scrambled,
being
isn't it?
gross.
Yeah, it probably is the same. I'm gonna try it though. I'm gonna try everything. Send me your recommendations
Dr. Pepper.
or your desires.
Froth some Dr. Pepper.
Well, what's gonna happen, Arian? It's gonna get a little creamy head on there, and then it's going to just take out all the bubbles.
Pause.
Pause, please.
I'm sorry, I don't know how else to describe it. It's very sexual, but it's gonna take out all the bubbles, and then it's gonna be just flat Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I'll try it though. I'll give it a
Have you
shot
done it? How do you know?
because I did ginger beer yesterday.
Um,
Yeah. But I'll
You
froth.
never know. That's got 23 chemicals in there. That's very unique. So
That's a
Yeah, you
valid
never
point.
know.
I'm gonna try body armor. I did pre-workout froth. Now I froth my
Well, that's
pre-workout.
what people do. That's like that's what they do instead of mixing it. They'll just froth the pre-workout.
Yeah, it's good. It's better that way.
Yeah.
Everything tastes smoother.
Evenly distributes it.
Yes. All right, so let's do some voicemails.
Okay.
Hey, Macro Crew. This is Mark calling from Houston, Texas. I had a question. What do y'all think is probably the most, like, what beat do y'all find to be, like, the prettiest beat? And the artist singing that song, like, just matches that beat so well. For me, it has to be Miss Jackson by Outkast. That beat, to me, is so goddamn beautiful.
I was
And
with
the
you.
way the two of them just their voice matches that beat so well, it just, I don't know, man. That's just such a beautiful song. Lyrically, talking a little shit, right? But yeah, I don't know. That's just a very beautiful song to me. All right, thank y'all, man. Stay handsome, stay gorgeous. Love y'all.
I thought we were talking feet, Jerry.
Me too. I lit up.
We can answer the beat question. Jerry can answer the feet question.
That's good. Yeah.
explain the whole question. It's kind of cutting out on my end.
He said, "What is your favorite like song beat?" And like basically what the song and the beat go together, like, and it
The
just,
vocals matching up
yeah.
with the beat that's used.
And he said Miss Jackson
Oh.
by Outkast is his
that's a
vote.
guess. Okay.
I just found out a couple months ago, actually, no, it was like 2 years ago, that Miss Jackson was about Erykah Badu's mom.
Not just because Big Boy was going through like some baby mama drama where he had a kid out of wedlock, and so he was kind of talking to his baby moms too.
Okay. Do you have an answer? I got one.
Oh yeah. It's called "Really Love" by D'Angelo. It's got one of the most gorgeous beats ever, dog. And, you should learn how to play that shit because it has a guitar strum on there that just. Have you ever heard a melody that just give you goosebumps?
Yep.
It's one of those, bro.
Okay. I got it pulled up right here. I'll give it a listen.
Yeah, you have to fast forward like a minute because there's this woman talking. She's a Spanish woman, and actually, the Spanish woman on there is D'Angelo's ex, and it was a song made for her, and then they split, but he like had a lot of love for her, and so he put her on that song.
Okay, I'll check it out. I was gonna say Kid Rock All Summer Long. It's actually just the
Dog whistle.
no, it's the music from Sweet Home Alabama and Werewolves of London that they mix into a song, and then Kid Rock sang over it.
That goes, boy, a metal armor brings me down. That one.
No, what song was that?
American Werewolf? Nothing hurts like your mouth. What?
Oh, I know the
Y'all
song
don't
you're
know that
thinking.
song?
No, yeah, you're
I
thinking.
thought it was called American Werewolf.
I think you're thinking about the song "Mouth" by Bush.
Yeah, but I think that's what it is. Okay. It was a song for the soundtrack of American Werewolf in Paris.
Got it.
That's where the confusion came from.
Nothing hurts like him. No, Werewolves of London is Warren Zevon.
My bad. I got my werewolves confused.
All good. No, the Kid Rock song is bullshit because it takes two of the best songs ever written and then mashes those songs together, and then he makes both those songs worse.
Naturally.
Yeah. Just the beat, though. Big T, do you have an answer?
I don't really know how to answer this question, but the beat that came into my mind that I that I thought of was RoboCop by Kanye.
Okay.
I like the beat in that
Okay.
song.
Yeah. All right.
The most underrated Kanye song by a wide margin.
That is widely regarded, especially that album, but that song specific is widely regarded to give birth to Drake.
I see that. I could definitely see that.
Kanye's a Drake. Drake is a Kanye baby for sure.
I feel like I could pick a bunch.
And I like a lot of early Drake, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm a fan of Drake. Got his ass washed in his battle, but I'm a big fan.
I could pick a bunch of Kanye songs now that I think about it. I wasn't even thinking about him.
I was
But
gonna say I have a Kanye song that I could go. Yeah.
Family Business,
That one.
Through the Wires, good one.
Good
Through the Wire,
morning.
yeah.
Through the wires, fire. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning is so simple but so good.
Yeah, roses. Roses too.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I mean, Kanye's top 3, and I would argue if you said 1, but he's a top 3 producer of all time.
I would say what's the one on Late Registration? Alpha Step.
Okay.
Alpha
I
Step.
forget what the song's called. Omega
Step.
Step.
That one. I like that beat.
The one where he did same Late Registration album with Adam Levine.
Heard him say.
Nothing. Yeah,
That's
heard
what
him
I was
say,
gonna say.
Nothing's ever promised. Dog, Kanye a beast, dog. Kanye a beast.
I feel like this is more of a hip hop, rap, R&B question when you say beat, right? Because if it's like AC/DC,
Yeah.
if I'm doing Thunderstruck, that's not really a beat. That's the band.
I think hip hop is a little bit more creative in their musical foundation, probably. So yeah, it probably has a wider spectrum of sounds. Whereas if you like country music, you're gonna get the guitar and the piano.
Yeah. Outkast, I would say Spotty Dopalicious.
Okay.
That's a great song, isn't it?
Yeah, you be killing me sometimes because I just don't expect you to listen to some music that you listen to.
Da-da-dun-dun-dun, da-da-dun-dun-dun, da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun, da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Great song.
Yeah.
It sounds better
Great
when they
song.
do it.
Yeah.
Chunky Fire by Outkast would also be up there.
Do you know what brings rats, mice, snakes about their whole chunky fire? Bro, that's
spliced
crap.
with rock and roll.
That's not you're an Outkast fan.
Indubitably.
You're a real Outkast fan. Like not a passive one. Chunky Fire is not a regular go-to listen to song for Outkast. That's impressive.
Maybe my favorite song. That
Impressive. That's impressive.
Gasoline Dreams.
Gasoline Dreams.
Another good
You know
one.
what album by theirs was underrated? It was Idlewild because they made it for the movie, a soundtrack.
Yeah,
bro, that soundtrack is fire.
I never really got into that one. I'll have to give it a listen.
Bruh, it's fire, dog. Go to Morris Brown if you like the horns and that Outkast vibe. Go to Morris Brown.
Okay,
track number 5. Oh my god, I lived off that album for a while.
Speakerbox Love Below has several that I would put on this list too. The Roses on that is really good beat. I'm trying to remember what the opening track was on Speakerbox.
It's called Speakerbox, I think.
I guess the second one.
Speakerbox. The next one is Girl, you done dum 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 dum. I think
that's the third song.
Crocodile on my feet.
Yeah, fox fur on my back.
Hey.
Bow tie around my neck. That's a good one. But I think it's the second song on Big Boys. It's the one that goes, might as well have fun when you're happy. I think it's called Happiness.
No, might as well have fun
when your happiness is done. The goose is cooked. First rule anything, never let them see you sweat. That one.
Yeah.
That's a great. Outkast says I could go on for days with Outkast. This is a good question because we're just singing songs.
We're just singing songs for the podcast.
Now, Jerry, what are your favorite feet?
Ooh,
most iconic feet in world history.
Well, like I have to pick pick somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll be tough. Man, year 1 of Feet the Streets, this girl from New Jersey won it. I mean, it blew my mind. Her feet were just top tier.
What color polish?
White, just white
Classic.
anklet. I think a tat.
Right,
tat on
so
Are you thinking about Dan? Are you thinking about Big Cat's feet?
No, the first year I did it.
Okay.
I did it years ago.
I think you're the only dude I've ever known that has admitted that they got a
Nah,
foot fetish.
you just don't know the right dudes.
Could be, but like, I've never had one of the homies be like, "Man, you see the feet, dog? It's never been a thing."
Really?
So, nah.
Now, fun fact for you, Arian. I don't want to put this guy on the spot, but I'm gonna put him on the spot.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever met him though. He works for Barstool. His name is Security Mike.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He held me down at Greenbrier.
Yes.
Not Greenbrier.
So I was talking to him one day, and he's like, "Hey, I got to tell you a secret." I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "The only reason I married my wife was because of her feet. She had incredible feet, and I love feet, so I get where you're coming from. There's a lot of guys out there. They're not going to let it be known like I do, but under the radar, there's a lot of them." And
No, I totally agree with you. I mean, we all got our little closet freaky shit that we
Yeah.
like. You know what I mean?
So-
I'm out with mine. I like older women. You know what I'm saying?
okay, but you don't like feet, Arian.
No, it's not that I dislike feet. I'm very. It's not a plus or minus.
Okay, I have a
Well,
question.
that was-
I have a
That
personal
was
question.
well, this was my question to you.
Okay, go.
And keep your question because I'll answer it.
Yeah.
But my question was, what makes a good foot and what makes a bad foot? Because I just see feet. I don't really know. I don't know how to gauge a good
So
or
a bad
foot.
foot, I mean, a rough heel, nail polish chipped, bunion. I mean, that's a bad foot.
Warts.
Damn.
Yeah, like nobody wants that. I like a really soft, small foot with uniform toes, and the toes have to go on a right angle. Like you don't want them like the index, like the second toe, longer than the big toe.
Oh, so there's got to be
I want them like on an angle like this, going like
straight
that.
line.
Yeah. So
Nice little
Interesting.
slope down the hill.
exactly, and hopefully there's a nail on the pinky toe, because some girls, they lose that nail on the pinky toe because it's so small. So I got to have a nail on there.
And do you like having a nail that's visible, or just like some girls also have? You can only see the end of the nail. Like the white part of the nail.
Yeah.
Do you like having a little bit of space there?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So there is one.
Hey, will you rate my feet, bro?
I don't really do guys.
No.
Well, you did one
I'll
time.
just-
well, I
Arlita.
girls'
I
feet.
I got tricked. I got tricked one time. They showed a
That's what
guy.
I'm saying. Gender neutral feet, dog.
Yeah, I mean,
Rate
I wanna
his
see-
feet.
I wanna
Rate
see
his
if I got-
I'll
feet.
rate your foot.
I want to see if I got good feet. All right?
Yeah,
Hold on.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest.
I can't
Please do.
imagine a
Please
guy
do,
who
brother.
played football for so long has good feet.
Yeah, but Arian
Why you
reminds me of a
judging
guy.
me?
Right,
I'm not. I'm just saying.
He
It feels like your feet have been through a lot.
No.
No, but I feel
wanna
like
see if my-
Arian takes care of
Yeah, I think he
himself.
does take care of his feet.
I don't take care of my feet.
Okay,
Okay.
well, then
This could be
now I'm
bad.
going to see some nasty ass feet.
You want both feet or one?
One foot will do the job.
Have you seen Shaq's feet?
Okay.
Yeah, bad.
What's-
It's a bad
What
foot.
angle do you prefer?
Just put them up to the screen and just show me the toes.
I think we need
I'm just gonna-
we need
I'm just gonna
everything.
Take a picture and I'm gonna send it to.
Oh, okay, good.
No, put 'em up
No,
to the
yeah.
screen, right?
Give it to the people.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put the photo in the podcast.
Perfect. All right.
Boo.
So what's
In
what,
the
brother? This angle you gonna have me like spreading?
No,
Yeah, 'cause he can't move his
Yeah,
camera.
just like this, Arian. Just up and
Bird's eye view.
bird's eye view.
Do you need bottom of the foot as well?
Nah, no bottom. Bottom.
the arch.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I could tell.
Yeah. Okay. I'm looking. All right. No, see, I got a bunny and I'm already fucked.
Yeah,
up.
you're fucked.
Arian quick puts on white nail polish.
Can you rank the colors for us?
White, of course. I mean,
To my white feet.
no. Nail polish color. So I'd go. My top 5 would be a white. In the second would be
I'm gonna do portrait mode. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. second would be a French tip.
Ooh, which that?
Okay.
Oh,
Is that the white tip?
So yeah, that's
Yeah.
like the white tip. That's
Like
that-
froth.
That's exotic.
Yeah.
2, because people get the French on the nails, they don't usually get the French on the toes.
That's true.
So that would be 2. 3 would be like a really light pink, super light pink. 4, believe it or not, and this is gonna be a wild one, I would do black at 4.
Really?
I
nail
would do
polish.
black
Wow.
at 4. It's different. It's got to match the foot though. You know what I mean?
Okay.
What about the neon colors?
That's what I'm getting. My 5 would be orange.
Okay.
My 5 would be orange, bright orange.
All right,
Jerry, we
Oh
got
my
the
God.
photo.
Oh my
here's
god.
Arian's foot.
It's just so shocking.
Well, I will tell you this.
Talk to me, Jay. Talk to me, nice dog.
It looks like a smooth foot. The nails are
very
all
smooth.
intact, which is good. The pinky toe is doing his own thing,
He kind of shy.
and
I ain't gonna lie.
the bunion is tough.
I mean,
But
yeah,
but other than that, it's not. I mean, I've seen worse.
it's not a bad foot, right?
It's not a bad foot
For a guy's toe,
so
that's
too.
for a football player who ran so much. This is actually pretty good.
yeah.
The second
I'm
toe
saying.
is
I
bigger
like
than
that.
the big toe.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
little
but that's
bit,
It's
yeah.
about the same size. It's about the same
yeah,
size.
but that's not.
Maybe
It's
a
not
little
terrible for an athlete.
Can I make one comment about your foot as well?
bit. Please do, man.
The most clearly defined pinky toe I've ever seen it doesn't extend from the foot. The foot stops, and then the pinky toe happens. It's an interesting.
Could be why my dead leg was so mean. It really grips the floor. You know?
Yeah. It's an interesting looking pinky.
So, you know what's interesting though? That pinky toe thing right there. You see how mine kind of tuck in?
Yeah.
It's genetic, right? So it's like all my kids, they have a pinky toe that kind of tuck in. All of them.
My grandmother, she had a fucked up pinky toe. The pinky
Yo.
toe went over the other toe.
Really?
Like this.
Wow.
Like that.
You know, I can do that with my
Really?
toe.
That's crazy.
Let me show you. Let me show you.
Like by your just
Yeah,
sitting there.
Yeah, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I got bad feet. Sorry. Watch.
Oh, bottom of this foot's bad.
Watch.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah, I can cross that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I have no movement in my pinky toe.
Yeah, I can cross it. Uncross it. Cross.
Oh my
Uncross.
God.
Cross.
Yeah, I don't really have no movement either.
I never seen anything like that.
Wait, you guys can't move your pinky toe?
I can't. I don't think. No.
You can't bend it?
I can flail it out, but I can't do anything else. with it.
Wow. Interesting.
I think maybe the longer index toe that you have, Arian, that might be good for pushing off.
Could be, man. Could be.
Well, I saw something in Big T's eyes when he was looking at your feet. I think Big T might secretly be a foot guy.
Might be a foot guy, yeah.
It's not. It does nothing for me either way.
But you don't know until you try. That's the thing.
Well, see, so what was your question for me, though?
But try what?
Have you ever? Oh, that my question is: have you ever had a foot job?
What is a foot job?
Well,
Use your imagination.
think
Arian.
about that. For a
Wait,
second.
what's a hand job, Aaron?
Where somebody beating my stuff with their feet?
Yeah.
Nah, I've never had a foot job.
So you
bro.
don't really know yet, and that's okay.
All right, so I'm not opposed to anything. I'm pretty freaky, Jerry.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's like I just don't see because like we're not. I mean, we're primates.
Yes.
But our lower extremities don't have as much control as our upper ones, so it's more so like you just skin because they're not grabbing. You can't grab.
Well, the toes can do some crazy things.
I've never.
Yeah.
They have never had. I'll request it.
Yeah, it's just see what. Try it. If you like it, great. If you don't, it's like whatever. You tried it and you didn't like it.
You
It
just
is what
fucked
it
the
is.
foot. Who cares?
Yeah.
So you finished
I
Like
wouldn't
what?
say I
On-
finished. No,
on the arches?
I know. I wouldn't say I finished. It's just getting started. You know, just
No. I'm saying like during your foot job, like you have finished the entire like the whole session was a foot job. It wasn't like you didn't.
oh no. That's just some foreplay. That's just
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I got
Yeah.
you.
Would you rather have a foot job or a blow job?
Tough.
That's crazy, bro. What?
well, you know,
Like it's your birthday, some special.
special occasion foot job.
Yeah.
She's done up nice.
Yeah, it's got to be a foot job.
One person that shares your sentiment, Jerry. Listen to this interview with NFL player
Yes, Rex Ryan.
Micah Parsons.
Oh,
No.
Micah Parsons.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
Your favorite player growing up? Cam Newton. Best trash talker in the NFL? Probably Leonard Fournette. Oh, he talks a lot of trash. Talks too much. Oh, yeah, I had to look back and forth on Twitter as well. Okay. Favorite sports movie? Rudy. Most embarrassing song on your playlist? Shakira.
That's not embarrassing.
Secure. Hips don't lie. Oh, okay.
I feel like Shakira is not
I
embarrassing.
mean, the way that I do it is probably embarrassing. Like, all right, last question. Weirdest thing about you that few people know? I have a foot fetish. A foot fetish? Yeah. You like toes? Yeah.
And that's it.
That's a guy who's seasoned.
That's the end, that's the end of the interview right there.
I never seen that.
Yeah, Micah Parsons.
Wow.
You know him?
I met him.
Now you got something to talk to him about
Wow.
next time.
Do I have his number?
You ever talk to TJ about this? TJ Watt? not
I don't
Hitchings?
know. I never talked to TJ about it, I don't think.
That's something maybe after your second time golfing you bring up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. For sure.
Don't want to ruin things.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm into it. I like it. It is what it is.
You got to be careful how you bring it up to dudes too, because like
Yeah.
they might think you like all feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Not all feet.
Mad Dog McKenzie, you guys got any nominees for beats or feet?
I was gonna say "Heard Him Say" by Kanye, which Arian said. I like refound that song recently, and unfortunately Kanye is who Kanye is now because of the nitrous, but that song is so good.
What about At the Bank by Benny the Butcher?
Also a good one.
It's a really good
Fire
one.
beat.
That was Arian Foster and PFT
Yeah.
collab.
I'm trying to think one that's like not rap.
Shit, the intro to this pod will do that to you, baby.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
Think about
Yeah.
it during this ad read. If you have one, great. If not, we'll do another voicemail when we get back. But these voicemails are brought to you by Sport Clips. Guys, when it comes to getting your hair cut, don't go just anywhere. Visit the specialists who live and breathe men's hair. At Sport Clips Haircuts, stylists undergo special training to be the experts in men's hair, making them the masters of mullets, finessers of fades, and understudies of the undercut. It's easy to have confidence in your look when you're in the hands of a pro. Just another way Sport Clips helps keep your head and your hair in the game. Sport Clips, it's a game changer. All right. Any more nominees or another voicemail?
What's up, Macrodosing? Nate from Michigan. Arian, I just heard your birthday is August 24th. Mine's the 25th. And it would always fall on the first day of school. So with that, I have a question. What was everyone's go-to first day outfit when they were in elementary school? Mine were the neon green Nike Elite socks and the longest pair of green neon shorts I could get. Stay handsome. Thank you. Have a good day.
Can I answer first?
Yep.
Because I vibe completely with this guy. That I was the king of Nike Elites in 2008 and 9. Oh, I had them all. I had every color. I had the special ones that they wore when Michigan State and Duke played on the aircraft carrier.
That was great.
I had all of them. It was my favorite thing in the world, and I would get done up in my Nike Elites and whatever neon Nike outfit, was the new one that year. Oh, the best. Those are the days.
Yeah. So, and it would be like that every year. It would just be a new Nike outfit.
Oh, dude, I dressed in Nike neon almost exclusively for 3 years.
Did you ever stop to think what would happen if Under Armour became the Tennessee football sponsor?
Well, at the time, it was Adidas was UT.
Oh, and you were still Nike.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just, Nike was made the cool shit when you were 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would just go for like whatever I happened to get from my parents from back to school shopping. I didn't really plan it out that much, but it would be something new.
Are we talking like middle school, elementary, high school?
Middle school for me, like, yeah.
I'd say middle school is because high school
He
you
said-
start
he said
caring
elementary.
too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
But I would say like there was one year. Okay, so there was one year I begged my parents for a pair of Jinko jeans,
What's that?
big ass
Oh,
legs,
the bottom. Oh, okay.
the
gotcha.
giant
Yeah,
ones,
yeah.
right? I mean, they come in different stages. So
Yeah.
you could get Jinkos that were, like more on the normal side. You get Jinkos that are as wide as your waist, if not wider at the bottom. And so I wanted some Jinkos so bad when I was a kid. And my mom went out 2 weeks before school opened, and she's like, I got you some Jinkos. And I was so excited. And I opened them up, and my mom got me the narrowest leg Jinkos that they had. They were barely even baggy. Like
Loser.
And so I wore them to school, and I was like, I got Jinkos, guys. And they're like, those aren't Jinkos. I was like, no, these are technically Jinkos. They're just not the big model. And there was a guy that was the Jinko king of my middle school that was like hanging out with us. And he had the kangaroo pockets, which were, I'm talking like 35-inch legs. Wow. And so he was standing next to me, and I was like, these are Jinkos too, guys. No one believed me. But they were, in fact, Jinkos. But
tough.
yeah, it was like whatever your parents get you like a couple weeks before.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was into.
That shit came back. And shit came back around. It's back in style, dog.
Yeah, the big legs brought them back.
Big ass legs is back.
I got some. Yeah, I got the mammoth pockets now.
Yeah, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. It was just I used to wear hand me down, so like whatever, I just wore whatever I had, dog. Broke.
What about you, Jerry?
Honestly, I don't remember much from middle school and elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, my memory doesn't go that far back.
What's your first memory?
Sometimes in high school.
You don't remember anything from when you were a kid?
You remember stuff when you were a kid,
Well,
Jerry.
okay, you're talking about like I don't remember what I was wearing. But like I remember, you know, as a kid, it might like in a house where I was, like where I lived, and what the house kind of looked like. But I don't remember like what I was wearing or anything like that. High school, I could remember easy.
But you don't remember like youth sports games when you were a kid?
Man, not really. I mean,
A birthday party?
some moments. My earliest birthday memory would probably be like my 16th. I don't remember. I have a really bad memory, and my mom has said it for years, and my memory is so bad.
That's wild.
Like I don't remember anything of elementary or middle school, really. Honestly,
No teachers? Maybe a teacher with really good feet that you saw at a young age that you were
I remember
I like this.
I remember I remember my elementary school principal. I don't remember my middle school principal though. My elementary, because I got in trouble in elementary school, so I had to eat lunch on the stage, in front of everybody. I wasn't allowed to eat on the table my last year of elementary school, which was 6th grade. Yeah,
So you sat on stage and ate lunch every day?
yeah.
And everyone could watch you?
Yep.
What'd you do?
I got in an altercation with another, you know, I guess.
You got in a fight?
Student. Yeah, in the recess.
Yeah, so I've never heard that punishment before,
Yeah,
though.
yeah. I sat on the stage. Me and Marijuana Med, his name was.
Okay. What did Marijuana Med get in trouble
That was his
for?
name, Marijuana Med.
That was his actual name?
Yeah.
His given name.
Marijuana Med, yeah.
That's a crazy name.
Yeah.
And the teachers had to call him marijuana?
I don't think the teachers called him that, but they were like the kids would call him that marijuana, you know what I mean? But his name was Marijuana.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, not marijuana.
That'd be very funny to name your kid something
Let me
like
see
that.
if I got him on Facebook. I think I got him on Facebook.
Marijuana Med.
Marijuana Med. Ahmed.
Oh, Marijuana Ahmed.
Yeah.
I see.
Gotcha, okay.
I see where we're at now.
Yeah,
Oh, here he
that's
is. Got him.
Ahmed with marijuana in
Oh,
front
yeah,
of
I'll be
it.
damned. His name is, Marijuana Ahmed.
Let me see if I got a picture of him.
Jay said marijuana med.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you call him, right?
I was getting that his name was Med and he smoked weed.
Yeah.
Therefore, he was marijuana Med.
Yeah.
You got to have better foresight than that as a parent.
Did he smoke weed?
Yeah, he did smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sounded like
not
he-
in elementary school, but when we went to middle school and high school, yeah.
You have to, I think, if that's your
Middle
name.
East, baby.
Yeah.
Where's he from?
Egypt.
Yeah.
Yep. Sad story. His we were, I think it was his middle school at the time, because we went through everything together and high school. I think it was during middle school or maybe the first year of high school. His brother got hit by a truck in Egypt and died.
Oh, shit.
So he had to go back to Egypt. I mean, it's not funny.
Why you
but-
why
It's
you
not. It's just
laughing?
funny that you're a funny
Well, I
story
remember
about him.
because we were good friends, and then during, I think maybe it was 8th or 9th grade, I don't know which one, he left. He went back to Egypt, but he stayed there for like a year, and then he ended up coming back.
Marijuana Med.
Yeah, marijuana bed.
I wonder if he had any trouble like getting through customs coming back.
Not sure.
Marijuana Ahmed.
Yeah.
You have to try weed at least if that's your name.
Yeah, you have to.
For sure.
But I don't really. I mean, high school. I remember the big thing in high school was the Wiz Khalifa, which was the camo shorts, Chuck Taylors, long socks, you know,
Yeah.
like that, fitted hat or something like that, snapback or whatever. Snapbacks go with anything I want or something like that. Yeah.
Big T,
Snapbacks and tattoos.
Yeah, there you go.
what's your first memory?
My first memory. I remember what like the house we lived in looked like. That we moved when I was like 3 to it, but I remember what that house like looked like.
Wow.
And where that was. And my grandma lived like right down the street, so we'd be at her house every day. I remember like playing in that yard and stuff a little.
That's wild.
But like concrete memory, like I don't know. Later than that, obviously. But you pick up little bits and pieces from.
3's pretty good.
May have been like 4 when we moved.
Yeah,
but
3, 4. I feel like that's when your memory starts to form.
That's crazy.
What about you, Arian?
We've been over this and you guys don't believe me.
I forget.
I remember this happening now, but I don't remember what it was.
Was it in the womb?
or something?
My first memory was I saw a C-section live.
Oh yeah.
Your own?
No, it was the woman who was babysitting me. They
That's
had
right.
a C-section on her couch.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I mean,
Wait, I'm confused.
wow,
It does seem like how old did you say you were?
I was like 3.
It does seem like something that could jolt your memory into.
You're going to want to remember this?
Yeah.
Your brain telling you that?
I feel like I believe you that you remember. I just can't imagine a C-section not being at the doctor's office.
Well, I didn't know what I was looking at was a C-section, but I was just there and they cut her stomach open, bro. I saw it happen, man.
It's crazy that also that humans don't start to retain memory until they're like 3 or 4 years old, but dogs.
Not Terrence Howard.
That's right. Terrence Howard remembers being in the womb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But dogs, you teach a dog something when it's 2 months old and it remembers it. Yeah. I thought that was interesting, Arian. I know you hate dogs. All right.
Propaganda.
Let's do one more voicemail. And this last voicemail is going to be brought to you by Helium Mobile. Your phone plan's outdated. It's too expensive. Meet Helium Mobile. It's a new carrier powered by people using crypto tech. Helium Mobile's unlimited phone plan is just $20 a month. $20 a month, unlimited talk, text, and data. Subscribers of the plan experience coverage from both the nation's largest 5G network and the Helium network, a new network here in the U.S. built by people like you and secured by the blockchain. Unlike other traditional telcos, Helium Mobile protects your data by giving you control and doesn't sell it to third parties for profit. Instead, with Helium Mobile's unlimited phone plan, you can earn crypto tokens called Mobile for anonymously sharing where you use your phone the most. This data helps grow the Helium network, and you're rewarded for your contributions. Imagine that. You can use those crypto rewards to pay for your phone plan. All this is a no-brainer. $20 a month, unlimited phone plan, the ability to earn crypto coverage from a new wireless network built by people all over the country. Ditch the old phone plan. Get 1 month for free to try it out with code MACRO when you go to hellohelium.com/macro. $20 a month, unlimited talk, text, and data, and you get coverage from the nation's largest 5G network. If you're paying out the nose for data, if you're paying out the nose for your phone plan, this is just $20 a month, and you get 1 month free to try it out with code MACRO at hellohelium.com/macro. All right, voicemail.
Hey guys, this is Drew from Atlanta, Georgia. Go to FSU, go Noles. But this is actually a question I have for Arian, where you always hear wide receivers and running backs. People always ask them their favorite quarterback in terms of like best ball to catch, in PFT's case, the most fuckable spiral. But I have a question, which is, what was your favorite quarterback to get the ball handed off from? Who had the best handoff of the numerous amount of quarterbacks that you played for? Also, you guys should do an escape room and post it on YouTube. All right, stay beautiful. Bye.
That actually is a pretty good idea for a video.
I'm extra down with that, bro. Find one in Chicago that'll let us film it.
Jerry just did it.
Yeah, I just did it. You can use the same one.
Oh, well, we're not gonna do the same room.
Yeah.
People would tell us.
Oh, yeah, true.
Well, they've got like different ones.
Yeah,
right?
they have like 3 extra ones that we didn't do. So
Was it fun?
Yeah, the second one was really fun.
Escape rooms are maybe my favorite thing to do. I've done it. I have no more to go in Houston. I've gone to every escape room in Houston.
We'll do it next month.
Dead ass. I'm down. Favorite quarter. I mean, it's all pretty much the same. Once you get, especially to the NFL, they're very good. I mean, they're coached well on how to hand the ball off, but the key is to put it soft in the breadbasket, as they say. And I guess Schaub was probably the best at that I played with. Matt Schaub. It was very, very soft the way he handed it off. But I didn't really think about it too much.
Any guys that weren't as good?
No, like I said, like once you get to that level, that's what they do. You know what I mean? It's I don't know. It's not much variation to it.
I feel like now that might need to be more of a skill with all the RPOs and read option and stuff, but you weren't really doing a lot of that.
We did a little read options with Fitzpatrick. But again, they're professional, so they know what they're doing. They know. I didn't really have too many mishaps. In college, I had a couple of them.
From who?
I ain't gonna out them.
Guys that would keep the ball in too long,
or just didn't do it.
Some quarterbacks really like hang on to it when they're going to keep the ball, but they like go with you with the ball for a couple steps, and then you just take it away.
It depends. Like all it depends on the play. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're doing a bootleg, you don't really want to put it in there and ride them. You know what I mean? But all those other like read options and stuff, you're supposed to stick it in there, and you guys both have to read the same guy, and depending on what he does, you should know if you're gonna get it or not.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been a couple times like I took that shit for sure.
And they're like, "Hey, I was trying to hang on to it."
But I had a plan.
Have you ever watched like Wake Forest? They do. It's called like slow mesh. Quarterback goes for 3 or 4 steps and they'll take it before he'll pull it.
I hate watching that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just not as satisfying to watch.
It's like a quick
handoff,
pull, and
put the ball in the guy's stomach, get rid of it. That's just me. All right. Good voicemails, good questions. I will see you guys next week on Macrodosing. Arian, am I going to miss your birthday?
His birthday's Friday, right?
You've missed 37 of them, so
Friday. What are...
I'm gonna be okay.
No, you're not, because I'm getting you a frother for your birthday.
Oh, you're too kind, man.
I'm getting it right now.
How much does that cost? I just want to make sure I get you back on your birthday.
It is $11.15.
You shouldn't. You really shouldn't.
No, that's perfect, because now you got to find a good $11 gift.
Yeah,
that's way better than like an expensive thing.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna find you 11. When is your birthday?
January.
All right, January. You got the sweetest $11 gift coming up, dog.
I love it.
Have you seen? I meant to bring this up. Have y'all ever heard of the red paperclip guy?
Yeah.
I don't think that they're probably too young.
No.
But back when we was growing up, there was a dude when eBay like was first getting its feet. There's a dude who traded a red paperclip for a house, and how he did it was it was his goal, and so he like traded a red paperclip for like this fish pin, and he traded the fish pin for something else, and the value somehow kept increasing. He did it all the way up to a house. Fantastic way to exploit our system.
Yeah, let's see. The red paperclip guy, I'm going to see what the steps were.
Yeah, all the transactions?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, here, I got another thing I wanted to get y'all opinion on real quick, too, after he says all the steps.
Okay, so first trade, he traded the paperclip for a fish-shaped pen. He then traded the pen for a hand-sculpted doorknob. He then traded the doorknob for a Coleman camp stove. That's a
great trade
right there. Then he went to California and he traded the camp stove for a Honda generator. I feel like these people were trying to play into the...
Yeah.
No, once it started gaining media attention, it did get... The trades got a little wild.
Then he went to Queens and he traded the generator for an instant party. That was an empty keg, an IOU for filling the keg, and a neon bud sign.
Oh, so he actually downgraded with that one.
Maybe. And then he traded the party to a comedian for a Ski-Doo snowmobile.
Now that's an incredible trade.
Good trade. Yeah. He then traded the snowmobile for a 2-person trip to British Columbia. Then he traded one spot on the trip to British Columbia for a box truck. Then he traded the box truck for a recording contract with Metalworks. And then he traded the recording contract for a year's rent in Phoenix, Arizona. Then he traded the year's rent for one afternoon with Alice Cooper. Interesting. That's Alice, not Alex. About May 26th, he traded the afternoon with Cooper for a Kiss motorized snow globe. Then he traded the snow globe for a role in the film Donna on Demand to Corbin Burnson. And then he traded the movie role for a 2-story farmhouse in Kipling, Saskatchewan. So yeah, he did it. That was 2006. It was about a year. Took him only about a year to do it. All right.
Which is pretty wild. And lastly, though, I wanted to see what you thought about this. But there's a new show. I can't find a publication though. But there's a new show on. You remember Steve McNair?
Yeah.
So apparently the case wasn't as airtight as, and this is just what they're saying. I don't know. I've looked zero into this, but they're saying that he may not have been murdered by the girl.
Okay.
It's going to be on Netflix. It's one of the Untold. We interviewed those guys.
Those guys are always good.
Untold. Yeah. Did we talk about the actual Steve McNair thing?
No, because they've
Yeah,
made
yeah,
these
yeah.
about a bunch of different
Gotcha. Yeah,
people.
Yeah, because that's. I'm definitely gonna watch that shit, dog. That's wild.
Yeah,
But who knows?
I'll watch that too.
There's another one. Connor Stallions is the other one. Dave's in it.
So Connor Stallions, he just got a job as a defense coordinator.
Yep, at a high school.
Yeah, good for him. Nice guys win sometimes. All right, that was Macrodosing. We will see you guys on Thursday. I'll see you guys next week. Love you guys.